Meteorologist George Flickinger, who was tracking a little bit of rain this morning, but that all seems to have moved out.
Yeah, and I think we're going to have a really nice weekend forecast coming up. If you want to get out and play, this is going to be the perfect weather forecast for you.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, we'll make plans.
I will.
We'll show you what it looked like earlier this morning. If you have friends or family in the Oklahoma City area, they were up very early today, especially the south sides of Oklahoma City. This is what they would have seen about 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Big, wet snowflakes coming down and sticking to the road signs. But the temperatures were just above freezing at the ground, so it had a real tough time sticking. You can see it there in some of the grassy areas, but the roads were fine. A weather system is moving away, and we have a nice looking weather forecast for all of Oklahoma coming up. And that includes this afternoon, temps warming toward the upper 40s and lower 50s. Actually tempted to raise this forecast even more as we're now seeing the clearing skies in Tulsa. So upper 40s and lower 50s at 2 and at 5. No more rain. The weather system has moved away. I do want to update you on what there are of the travel problems. Even though the snow has stopped in western Oklahoma, there are going to be some issues with slick roads from the snow, especially the secondary roads. So if you're driving I-40, you'll be fine, but if you have to get off to some of the state roads or some of the county roads, some of those will be slippery, especially out toward far western Oklahoma. Tulsa, we're in good shape as the rain has ended across green country, and looking ahead toward your weekend looks very nice. The weather will be dry and no road issues. Want to update you as well on the advisories and warnings which are in effect. Earlier this morning, we had winter weather advisories for Oklahoma City out through western Oklahoma. Those have been canceled, but we still have winter storm watches, or winter storm warning rather, and winter weather advisories through West Texas. The heaviest of the snow is done, but it is still snowing, and parts of the Panhandle picked up 9 to 12 inches of snow. There is a winter storm warning in effect for the Amarillo area through this afternoon. Here's what it looks like across the state for now. Large area of rain has now made its way on out of Oklahoma for the most part. Just a little bit of light rain in the far eastern parts of the state near Tallahena and Hugo. The bulk of the rain is in East Texas, and this rain will continue moving away from Oklahoma. We're still going to see these little areas of light snow out through West Texas and also to the west of Fort Worth through parts of northwest Texas. Temps right now up to 45 in Tulsa, but where the clouds are thicker and we've seen the rain, it's cooler. So it's 40 McAllister and cooler in Durant where it's at 37. And up to the north, Coffeyville's at 41. A little closer in, Ponca City's at 43 with the sunshine, and we will gradually see clearing skies across all of green country for this afternoon. I do want to show you a live view of McAllister. This is one of our weather cameras on top of downtown McAllister looking out over town. Cloudy gray skies after about a ½ inch of rain earlier this morning compared to the blue sky which we have right now in Tulsa. We're now up to 45, a little cool out there with the north wind at 10. Now on the future track for this afternoon, these areas of green continue moving away from green country, so it will be dry for the rest of today. Tomorrow morning will be dry. Then as we go throughout the day tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, and the warming trend begins tomorrow. All right.
That's a preview, George.
Dr. Joe, I can't wait for your segment now. 49 degrees for your high today with clearing skies, a north and northeast wind at 10 miles an hour. Upper 40s into Bartlesville. Tempted to raise some of these temps to the lower 50s today as we are seeing the clearing. Tonight will be dry, no travel issues. We'll see a low of 28, and around the rest of green country, lows in the 20s. A check on your 7-day forecast. Here's what you've been waiting for. Warm up begins tomorrow. Widespread highs in the 50s. Then by Saturday, we'll have full sunshine and nearing 60 degrees. Then look at your Sunday, nearing 70 under the sun. And we will continue with mild weather into next week. And now I think it's time to ask the vet with Dr. Joe and Max.
Thank you, George. That forecast looking pretty nice. Our veterinarian, Dr. Joe, is here to answer your pet questions this morning, and he's brought along